I just ate what can only be described as a formidable sandwich, and I really want to take a nap. Hey everybody, Nick from 9Card TCG, and today, like I promised in the last video, we are not doing Single Strike, even though I was tempted to do Single Strike Beedrill with Jolteon. We're just going to do straight Jolteon, and then I guess we'll cover Beedrill and Jolteon, or Dusknoir and Jolteon eventually, but for now, just regular Jolteon, and let's go take a look at the list. Jolteon V, Thunder Spear, you can detect does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's cool. Pin Missile, we're never going to use unless we're desperate. And we're really looking to use Jolteon VMAX, 300 HP. It is a little on the low side for a VMAX, right? Most VMAXs have 310 plus, you're averaging 320. So 300 is a little bit less, and you are weak to fighting. Now that 300 might not sound like a big deal, but think about it like this. You are going to get one shot by Gale Thrust, which does 150 damage if the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX moves from the bench to the active that turn. It does a base 30 plus an additional 120, so it does 150 times the double weakness. Now gives you 300 damage, enough to knock you out. So if you had 310, they would have to be able to do that and Inteleon Ping or Zigzagoon or something. There's an extra step they would have to take. Versus now they don't. Obviously, even if you had 320 HP, a Impact Blow or something like that will take the KO. Beat down with 3 Single Strike energies will still be enough to beat down to take the KO on 320 health. So it really only makes a difference in that one scenario. But that's enough about how fragile Jolteon is and how much I love fighting types. We should be talking about Max Thunder Rumble, which for one lightning energy and one colorless, it does 100 damage, and it also does 100 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Now, we have two ways of getting damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon, and that is Inteleon with Quick Shooting. We can put 2 damage counters on any one of our opponent's Pokemon, or we have Zigzagoon, which when we play this card from our hand to the bench, we can use Headbutt Tantrum to put a damage counter on one of our opponent's Pokemon. Now, we are running 2 copies of Scoop Up Net so that when we play Zigzagoon, we can pull it back into the hand and play it again. We don't have to do it like that, right? We can save it until we need it, or we can put it back into our hand so that if we get Marnie or something, we can just easily search it out with something like Level Ball or Quick Ball. Those are some options. Speaking of things that we can play with Level Ball and Quick Ball, we are running the Inteleon Shady Dealing line, so we do have our Sobbles, Drizziles, Rapid Strike Inteleon, and of course, Shady Dealings Inteleon. We do have 4 copies of Evolution Incense because it's so important that we get our Jolteon VMAX out onto the field as quickly as possible. Pin Missile is not a very good attack because it relies on coin flips. I know we didn't talk about it, but it relies on coin flips, and that's never a good thing. We do run a copy of Fan of Waves to help disrupt our opponent's Pokemon, keep them from setting up. This is really good against the Single Strike Urshifu, even the Rapid Strike Urshifu matchup, where you could just kind of delay them attacking potentially for 1 turn. Tool Scrapper to get rid of things like Cape of Toughness and Air Balloons. Path to the Peak, very good with this deck because we don't use any Pokemon with rule boxes that have abilities. All of our ability Pokemon are single prizes, so we can shut down our opponent's Pokemon like Umbreon VMAX. It'll prevent them from taking a VMAX from the bench, putting it in the active. It'll stop our opponent from using Crobat, Single Strike, Fusion Strike System, whatever our opponent is playing. We could shut down those abilities. Boss's Orders to take easier knockouts, and then of course Cheryl. Cheryl is great in this deck because we'll come back to Cheryl in a second. Elemental Badge. If the Pokemon V that is attached to this card has Jolteon, Flareon, or Vaporeon, the attack cost is 1 colorless less, which means Max Thunder Rumble is going to go from a lightning and a colorless to just 1 lightning energy. So if we need to Cheryl, which Cheryl forces you to discard all energy from your evolution Pokemon, but you get to heal them completely. Now with Elemental Badge attached, we only have to attach 1 lightning energy in order to continue our assault. So really good combo right there. And then, of course, we have our draw supporters, Professor's Research, and Marnie, so that we can not only disrupt our opponent's plan with Path to the Peak, but then we can potentially Marnie them into a really bad or at least a smaller hand, and then Research to help draw us as much cards as we can. That's the entire deck. I don't know why I closed it out. That's the entire deck. Let's see how it does. If this is your first time checking out the channel, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I want to see this channel grow. I work pretty hard at it to bring you guys near daily Pokemon content, whether it's a full video or a short. And if you want to show your appreciation for that, or if you just like what you're seeing, you want to learn a little bit more about the Pokemon trading card game, what decks are popular, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you never miss another video. The reason I had to say so much there is because our opponent took a little bit of time to do the coin flip. It happens, so I needed to stall. This is not it's not ideal, right? But we'll be okay. So we're playing Tyranitar? What? I'm gonna get rid of one of our Cheryls. I have not seen a Tyranitar in a very long time. And that's gonna be it for now. We're not going to Elemental Badge because I don't want them to Tool Scrapper it immediately. There's the Fighting Energy and a Scroll of Scorn. Furious Anger. Wow, I don't know what's happening. But now we can Capture Energy. We can get another Sobble, I guess. I feel like we should get another Jolteon, but yeah, we're gonna get another Jolteon, I think, is the way. We don't even have anything going on here, so we are going to retreat. We can attach, go right here. I have not seen someone use a Tyranitar in months, so I'm not really sure what's happening. They're gonna be able to hit us for 110 back, maybe 130 back, but I'm not too concerned about that really. And they are gonna go ahead and dump their hand, which I don't blame them. They didn't have a particularly good hand. There's finally a Houndour. And what my plan is, I'm basically going to boss's order that Houndour up, attack it, and then max stun the Rumble again into this this Tyranitar. Keep them from using single strike Roar as much as possible, and I get a free prize in the process. They will be able to knock me out next turn. Actually, I think I just have to Research here. Research is the better top deck, so I gotta try to set something up. So what we can do is Drizzile for an Energy Search, I think, is what we have to do. I think we want to get an Energy Search, which I think might actually be prized. Okay, so it's not great, but what we can get is, I'm not really sure. I guess we'll get a quick, we have a quick ball to get a Zigzagoon. Man, we're gonna get the Tool Scrapper. We're gonna quick ball away the Evolution Incense for now. We'll get the Zigzagoon. We'll go ahead and put 10 damage. We'll play the Tool Scrapper so they can't use Scroll of Scorn anymore. And we'll just max stun the Rumble, take out their Houndour, at least one of them, get a prize. Research, not a terrible prize. I would have really liked to have been able to Cheryl. That would have been great. They have another scroll, of course they do, so they are going to take the knockout on this Jolteon. They do Marnie. Not ideal, but not terrible. If we can get an Elemental Badge, we get Speed Lightning Energy, which is really nice. We get another Sobble, quick shooting, so We might be able to do some work if we can get a Scoop Up Net. That would be also really good to pick up that Zigzagoon. They're playing Umbreon. So they have the Umbreon and they're playing Tyranitar, but they have fighting energies. So my question is, where's the Urshifu? I'm confused. I am confused. We're obviously going to put the Jolteon into the active here. This scroll of scorn is really killing us. Not what we want to see. So, I mean, we can't attack. So I think, man, this is like not good. We have just really nothing in our hand. We started pretty poorly. I can't really do anything, so I think we just have to retreat and give the Zigzagoon and quick shooting. They can't knock out my Jolteon even if they do scroll it, like boss's orders to scroll a scorn. They can't knock it out. And if they don't, then I can quick shooting, knock this out, and knock a Houndour out. So we have ways we'll be able to take 4 prizes. They do get a Houndoom. So they can evolve this and boss up. That would be pretty problematic. Man, them having that second scroll ready to go really killed us. And of course, there it is. And us whiffing an Elemental Badge also really lost us the game here. They are playing Urshifu though, so that's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't get the Urshifu out sooner, but I mean, I guess they don't need it, it seems. I can't believe I'm about to lose to a Tyranitar, is what I can't believe. That's wild to me. Before we do anything, we're going to quick shooting. We're going to take this out. Now they have to send up something else. We get a Jolteon. And we get a boss. I need to take 3 prizes this turn. I don't believe I can do that. Because this only does 100. I can't get any more prizes, really. Because I don't have Elemental Badge, I can't. I think I just lose. I'll try to retreat. Send up the Zigzagoon and Cheryl. And pass. Now that even if they, but I lost an turn attacking, so like this really. I guess I didn't really need to bench that Jolteon V, but it is just a free 2 prizes. They have 3 single strike energies in play, and 2 urns in the 2 urns in the discard pile. So they have all 4 single strike energies in play. So there is no chance that they can. Okay. Yeah, I think we just lose. I don't really think there's anything I was able to do about this. We'll go ahead. We'll get our Shady Dealings. So I can get an Elemental Badge. Yeah, we're gonna... Elemental Badge. I don't have any boss's orders, right? Yeah, I do have one in the hand. Path to the Peak, I guess. We'll throw that down. And we just need to take out this Umbreon. But I don't think I'm going to do that. We have the Scoop Up Net, so I'll take this. I'll quick shooting. How do I want to handle this? I can knock out one of the Houndooms and target this. But I don't want to bring it to the active, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up Umbreon. Here. Here. And we'll do it like this. Now, as long as they don't knock out my Jolteon this turn, I will win from not doing 100 damage to their benched Umbreon. So if they can get this out of the active, they have to have another energy. They have to have an energy in their hand. So, or then now they have to draw one. So if they whiff this energy, I will still win. No, come on! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Oh, but it doesn't do enough. They're just shy. They're just shy. Oh my god, I cannot believe that we won that. Going on to game number 2. Hopefully we get a slightly better start, even though we somehow managed to pull that win out of thin air. And we'll see what happens here. But if you like what you're seeing and you want to see more of it, and you want to help the channel grow, your opportunity or your chance to help is by leaving a like, leaving a comment, sharing this video. Those are all great things to tell YouTube this is a good video and other people should watch it. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, by the way, which we are not that far away, we will be able to do a really nice giveaway, a first edition variety giveaway. So we're going to be giving away some first edition stuff, and there'll be a couple of different winners. We're playing another single strike deck. We're really putting this Jolteon to the test, aren't we? Really putting this Jolteon to the test. We are going to draw 2. Oh, God. And they can immediately capture. They're probably going to go Urshifu. No, they go Houndour. Umbreon, I mean. Okay, good. That works. That works to my favor. We get a Jolteon. We capture energy. We'll get another Sobble. We're going to Fan of Waves them. This way they kind of can't get out of the active. We're going to Quick Ball away. I don't want to get rid of the Cheryl. We're going to get rid of this boss's orders. And we're going to get a Zigzagoon. Right? Yeah, we'll get a Zigzagoon for now. And we'll put it on that Houndour. And I think that's it for now. Because now next turn we can Evolution Incense for the Jolteon VMAX. Get out our Drizzile. So they are just going to evolve. I expected that, but okay. Now it's just a Zigzagoon ping away from getting knocked out, or a quick shooting Inteleon ping from getting knocked out. They are going to go and retreat it like that, though. So it's an option. They can mean look, so I can't retreat. Once I evolve it, though, I will be able to... Oh, wow, they really had their bases covered this turn. How... What is with these single strike decks? When I play against them, they have everything in the world. When I play when I use it, when I'm playing single, I get absolutely nothing. I don't understand how this happens. It's fine. Well, Evolution Incense. Do we have... We have an Elemental Badge. We prized 1, which is not good. And I guess we prized... Do I not run? We have a Level Ball. So we're going to get our Jolteon VMAX with the Evolution Incense, because I have no choice. We'll Level Ball for the Drizzile so we can get our Elemental Badge. And then we'll research, hopefully try to get a Lightning Energy. Because I could just have gotten an Energy Search, but I don't have one, it seems. So we need the Elemental Badge. We have the research to try to find an Energy, so it shouldn't be terrible.
Bruh.
Okay, well. What are the odds we don't find any energy? Come on, man. This is what I'm saying. Somehow they're able to get everything, and I can't get a single energy. There we go. Speed, Lightning Energy. Draw a couple cards. This might seem weird, but hear me out. I'm going to save the Shady Dealing Inteleon. Because now I can try to get an Evolution Incense, ping, KO. That's kind of the plan here. That's my plan, is to get a quick shooting Inteleon. They're gonna earn. Okay, they have the 1, so they will be able to get this out of the active because they can single strike roar to it, manually attach, and then retreat. But if they single strike roar, it does get knocked out. Which is fine for them, right? Like, that was their plan. Evolution Incense, huge prize. They manually attach. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. They want to get another Pokemon out and play. They're going to get that Urshifu. They're going to earn, get that other one back into play. They can, as long, they were smart. They used the Houndoom that was going to get knocked out. Very smart. Man, how are they getting all of these cards? How, though? How are they getting all of these? This is crazy. Level Ball for a Sobble. I mean, I'm not going to... They didn't play a supporter last turn, so I'm not going to... Quick shooting Inteleon. I don't really want to Marnie them. I guess that's... the best I can do, right? Scoop Up Net doesn't really help me too much here. Man, this is... How... They had everything, the entire game. Everything, this entire game. I can't even get energies. What do we have? I mean, there's no way I can attack this turn. There's literally no way I can attack. Yeah, I mean, like, this is... If they have a boss's orders, they win. Actually, they win no matter what. So annoying. Last game, I changed the deck list a little bit. I took out one Quick Ball and put in one Energy Search. Apparently, I didn't have one, and this entire time I thought I did. Hopefully, we can not play a single strike. That would be really cool if we can not play something we're super weak to. We do take a mulligan, so that's awesome. We're off to a good start. You know, not having that Energy Search is the thing that killed us. That was a mistake. It should have been in the deck, and it wasn't. And if we had one, we could have won that game. I don't want to say easily, but we could have won that game. So we'll go ahead and we'll start Jolteon because it has free retreat, so there's no reason not to. And we're not going first.
God is mocking me!
Oh. Oh, we are losing this game so fast. Yeah, there's no way with the setup they have. All they need is a switcher and air balloon, and I will concede this game right now. We are retreating into the Zigzagoon. And then we're going to Marnie. Trying to find... Excuse me. Path to the Peak was exactly what we were trying to find. We got a Sobble. Alright. And we'll get another Jolteon. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Excuse me. This was less than ideal. So, yeah, not loving our situation here. But, you know, sometimes we can't do anything about it. There's the second Evolution Incense. So, they're going to get this Urshifu powered up immediately. So, that's not great. Right? We're not a huge fan, but they are going to take a bunch of damage. And as long as they don't have a boss in their hand, they won't be able to Impact Blow 2 turns in a row. If they have Impact Blow, okay. This is okay. This is okay. We have one energy. I should be looking at what I prized, but I'm not. Because I don't have super high faith in this particular matchup anyway, so... The reason I'm getting this is because I want to be able to get into my quick shooting Inteleon so that eventually I can take out a Houndoom. Actually, do I want to Fan of Waves them? They can't G-Max, I mean, they can G-Max one ball, assuming that they, you know, I might Fan of Waves the Capture Energy, because they can't accelerate that. They can accelerate the other energies. So, now, they can hit me. If they evolve, they can, I mean, if they, okay, so we do lose because Impact, the beatdown that they accelerate. So maybe I should have done the other one, but they still had the 2 Houndooms, so I don't think it really mattered too much. Yeah, we just lose. Like, there's nothing we can do about this. It's so tough. This is where you want to play Single Strike Beedrill, because it can take out these Urshifus like that. Oh boy. Please give me something decent. Okay, that's something decent. I kind of have no choice here, even though I do not want to do this. We'll throw this down, and we will just go for it. We were almost there. We were almost there. I mean, I guess, right? There's no point in not playing these, because they can just beat down, even no matter what I give them, they can beat down into it, and they just win. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. So there you have it, Jolteon. It can do well. You can see, I mean, if you can get the energies out and you're not playing Single Strike, you can do pretty well. There are ways to beat Single Strike if they have a little bit of a slow start. It just so happens to be that every Single Strike player I was going against today just had mind-blowingly good starts, the kind of starts that you dream about as a Single Strike player. At least I do, because I never seem to get them, but I'm just it's remarkable to me. But anyway, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it a little informative. If you did, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button and bell notification. If you want to see the channel grow and you want to help get to that giveaway, hit the subscribe. I already said that. I'm just losing my mind. Like, comment, and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna go and cry myself to sleep at 3:14 in the afternoon. So I'll see you next time.